Can we get a poll on whether or not the superconductor is real? My nightmare is that I'm actually going to be correct with my post. With my post. You know what I mean? Like my post. Where I read yesterday morning that all that superconductor news is... People said this has the potential to be the most important scientific discovery of our lifetimes. I simply said, I don't think it's that big of a deal. Why did I say that? It would annoy people who sometimes annoy me. I don't think physicists would be annoyed by that. I think people who subscribe to the Facebook page for like, I freaking love science, they would be annoyed by that. They'd be like, I've just pivoted from being an expert on deep sea submersibles to being an expert on unidentified flying phenomenon of extraterrestrial origin, and now I'm a materials science expert because I watched a video essay on YouTube. So I thought it would annoy those people for me to just be dismissive of it. And that's my own cross to bear, because it's not like a good reaction to have immediately. But after 24 hours, I see a lot of people posting, there's no way this is real. If it's real, it should be verified, like, within the next 2 weeks or something like that. Hang on, get out of here. Tomo, I'm not saying get out of my office, just get out of the courts. Get out of the courts, buddy. I am a scientist. I also get annoyed by mass media. This is revolutionary articles. Well, you're reading between the lines. What you're saying is I'm very smart, and I appreciate that. So we're golfing today just because I owned the game but had not had an opportunity to play it. Now you might ask yourself, how did that situation come to pass? I bought it to play with Malf and Sips, and then the multiplayer didn't work like the day it came out, and now we're 8 months later. I guess we should create my player. We should customize our My Player. This is not what I look like. Did they have to show the golfer from behind on that scene, by the way? Holy cow. Each club type has an individual skill path with 6 types in total. A skill path has 7 levels. You can't just play a game anymore, can you? You can't. So... You boot up the NES 1986, you get a cartridge, the cartridge says golf, there's no tutorial. You got a meter on the right side of the screen, you got a golf course, play ball. Nowadays, every game, you've started as one of the... I don't care, just let me hit the ball, man. That being said, I'm definitely going to spec into irons. You drive for show, you putt for dough, I've heard that. Each club type has an individual skill path. A skill path has 7 skills. Spacebar to advance on controller, okay. Use skill points to level up. You have 1 remaining skill point. You start with 1 skill point and earn 1 skill point every level up to a maximum of 50 skill points at level 50. This is the scenario where the skill boost is received. Normal shots receive a swing path boost off the tee. Activation and deactivation parameters for each skill level are outlined here. The attribute icon dictates the attribute that will receive a bonus. Okay, that's... I understand. I think, me personally, I'm going to level up my iron gameplay. I think I just hit the back button instead because I don't know what kind of controller layout Steam thinks I'm using. There we go. If I score a bogey or worse 3 times, I get a lie range boost from the heavy rough on normal shots. So that's pretty... I got that going for me, which is nice. How about you take... I just don't understand why we're looking at them from this angle, but that's fine. Take me to the locker. This is not what I want to see my fittings, please. My fittings? Can I... How do... Oh, no items found. Okay, that's fine. Is there a way to... I'll be real with you. I just want to make my man bald. Golfer under the Appearance tab. Golfer under the Appearance tab. My first round outfit. Titleist or you're poor? You ever call it tit-least by accident? Just me? There are no bald golfers? I guess it's not a good sport to be bald because the hats have no top on them. You know what I mean? So we go golfer. Then we find appearance. There we go. And I would simply, if we're starting from a base, let's be honest, it's probably this. Choosing a preset appearance cannot be undone. Are you sure you want to do this? My reaction when I'm born. I would simply like to change. I would like to, yeah, that, it is a little insulting sometimes when everything else has a hairstyle and then bald is just a circle with a line through it. You could just put like a human silhouette there. You don't have to make us out to be like such a Malcolm Gladwell. Holy cow, this is horrible. Is there, not the game to be clear, but is, also, hang on. Yeah. Don't give me the, this is not right, man. Something's not, I'm losing it here. This is not what I look like. Oh, that is correct though. You don't have freckles? Okay, hang on. I'd like to turn down the, I'd like my freckles to be maybe a 0 or a 1 perhaps. Yeah, a 0. And then the opacity of them is irrelevant. Brother, this is not right. You need a pointier chin. I do have a chin dimple. It's just hard to see, quite frankly. It looks, it is kind of like that, honestly, but it's lost in there somewhere. Edit face. Can you do me a favor? Can you, Mr. Kamikaze 5? Hey, thank you for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you so much. Lower the chin dimple opacity. Oh, you genius. You princes of Maine, you kings of New England. Yeah, I would say that's roughly maybe like there. That might not be the most important thing to get right, but it matters to me right now. And then everything else I can live with, just give me glasses and change my chin. Jaw, that's it. My jaw, haters will say it's fake. I'm not saying I'm Giga Chad, but my jaw is at least squarer than they were putting out there. And then I think I got like it's like a square and then more in the, what is this? Is this libertarian or socialist on the political compass? I think I'm square triangular. You're more rectangular? No, I mean, that's crazy. I wouldn't give myself that, but I wouldn't give myself that either. I am rectangular. Okay, now you saw it. Tell me what I am. Hang on. Z and X on the controller. You know what? Let's just, what's my jaw depth? I mean, listen, it's not a 0. It's not, yeah, you know what? I think that's fair. I think 27 is fair. No, he looks so smug, dude. What do you think we're dealing with here? Other way? More chin. More chin? Mouth is too high. I could have told you that. What's more chin is like, it's so bad. Bigger nose? Okay, not everybody all at once, okay? This looks like the meme of the guy driving the car, you know what I mean? This is not right. Too low. Brother, I don't know about this. Whatever. Just give me glasses. Right now, it's like, it looks nothing like me. It looks nothing like me. As soon as I put glasses on, people are going to be like, oh my God, it's you. But I don't even have glasses yet. Like, I can't afford glasses, right? They're not accessories. It's a medical device. Holy cow. No, thank you. Of course, I mean, you gotta take a belt. Give me that Puma. Yes, please. It does kind of look like I'm here to sell you, or to give you a Bible, rather. OMG, he does. Okay, take me to the Corn Ferry Tour or whatever. I'm not that interested in getting, like, the FootJoy Hyper Golf shirt now, because, like, I don't know what that means. But instead, I will go to my career. Hey, thank you, Librarian, for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. Much appreciated. Is there, in the settings menu, you can go to, you can make everything look like it's controller icons. Thank you so much. Okay, let me check here. Settings menu. I went to the wrong settings menu. Your name is Pro Golfer? That's really funny. We can't see anything? Yeah, I know, because sometimes, like, when you go to the display menu, it's like, here's your phone number. Is that correct? And you're like, yes, it is, but only for 5 minutes. So I have to make a call real quick. I'm going to my display and HUD. I am looking for... you know what? I'm just going to figure it out myself. Unless... Controls. Gamepad focus. Yes. Yes, yes. Right stick aim. No. Icons. I need a button that says icons. Switch to controller. It is like boss fight music, dude. It's crazy. It's golf, brother. It's amateur golf. Exit. Do you want to exit to the main menu? Yes, I think. That's alright. I'm not really interested in the shoot the lights challenge just now. The heck is Smurf? Take me to my career, right? I need to make it to the PGA Tour. I'm pro golfer. I'm at the Corn Ferry Tour opener at TPC Deer Run. Begin round. All right, we're ready to finally play some golf. It's 9:45. By the way, at noon today, we're doing something special. I'm going to be playing Cook Serve Delicious 3 with a juiced save that will take me to the final act of the game, where Kate and I did the voice work. And I will probably be embarrassed by my very amateurish voice acting. We're going to have a good time with it regardless. Hello, Jay, by the way. Jay, where's my my disc golf game? How does one aim with the controller? Shot planning, hold to view. Please tell me I'm not gated into PC controls here. Am I gated into PC controls here after everything I've done? Even though I've been using the controller to actually access everything in the game so far? Right stick? I hear you. Why controller though? Don't do that thing where you take the side of the person in power, okay? If the game says it has controller support, you shouldn't be like, why are you using a controller? You should be like, why does the controller support not work? You got to relaunch in big picture? That's not so bad. I can do that. But I'm relaunching not in big picture yet, and just hoping that if I only press buttons, and never press a key, it will just assume that I am using controller. Because every button that I'm pressing is on the controller, and it is accepting my results here. That's fine. I'm not too worried about joining Smurf right now. Okay, it appears that that did not work. So I will be entering Steam Big Picture mode. Oh, whoa! Dude, I have not used new Steam Big Picture. Steam Big Picture now has a tutorial. Do you ever, and listen, I know, you're 22, you think you got the whole world figured out. I'm 34, so I actually do have the whole world figured out. We used to design interfaces. I'm not talking about games, I'm talking about interfaces in such a way that they were self-evident. If you want to go to something, you click on it. If you want to navigate to something, you move your mouse over to it. That was it. Nowadays, we need a tutorial for the Steam store to open the game, which launches a tutorial. Then you finally get into the game, and it's like your controller doesn't even work. Make it make sense, man. To enter text in the game, you'll need to use the on-screen keyboard manually. That's totally fine. This game will use its built-in controller support. Steam input will not translate any controller input. Okay, sure. Whatever you say. Oh! Oh, it's very simple. To troubleshoot the problem where your controller works but then it doesn't work, simply launch Steam in the mode where your controller is the only way that you can navigate, and then it'll be like we're using the game's inbuilt controller support, and then the button prompts have immediately changed to the keyboard again, but that's okay. This is only like a publicly traded company that made the most profitable game in human history. That's fine. Take me here, and no, I don't wish to exit the game, actually. I wish to begin my career at the Corn Ferry Tour. I'm ready. I'm ready to continue the event. This is 2K, not EA. Yeah, I know. Have you ever heard of Grand Theft Auto 5? A little game called Grand Theft Auto 5.
Hello and welcome back to our coverage of this Corn Ferry Tour event, already in progress. We're picking up the action.
Blood's been frozen for 40 minutes. It's it's not picking up my controller. Well, okay, we'll be using our mouse for the first time in history. Okay, so that's how you aim. Help. Scouting cam with space. Practice swing with C. Okay, okay. I know this is how mouth plays. Probably got to click in your mouse button. As you can see, I don't exactly have the smoothest swing there. Oh, now we're very slow, but okay, okay. Slow. Honestly, I don't know if I can go any faster. I don't know if I can go any faster than this. What do you mean slow? Okay, I can go faster, but that's not good. You have to change the input in the game. Okay, I'm giving it one more chance. You have to change the input in the game. Okay, I can do that. Assign controller. Select confirm using the controller or device. He's done it. Hey! Okay, now, does anybody know what button you use to escape from practice swing? It was the right stick. Okay, look at that. Thank you, chatter. Look at that, so much better. Okay, remove this practice swing. And then what button to see the map? Holy cow. It's a beautiful thing. We can now play golf. I'm so excited. Please don't hit the tree. We're so back. I thought that was my real swing. They're like, this guy does not belong. Ooh, and then speed me. Speed me, that's fine.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Everybody just relax, okay? We got it all figured out. It just took a little bit of extra sauce. Does us adjusting this actually change the where it lands? Or is that just me for like my own positioning? It does? OMG, it does. Oh, because we want to then hit at like 96, I see, instead. All right, I understand. Now, this is going to run a little bit after it lands. It's our pitching wedge. It's not going to run that much, but that's okay. How about a little bit? Give me a practice swing. I mean, this is like serious business. Okay, that's just horrendous. That's perfect. They don't make them like that anymore. Dude! Dude, okay, a perfect swing doesn't exist. Serial. A little bit heavy on that, but for my second shot in the game, I can't really complain. Now, putting. Putting, you're going to move me over here. You can see putt preview, right? It's resinous, but you can see putt preview. Give me a practice swing. How's that? That would probably work. That's beautiful. Get in the hole, ball. Oh! After everything we've been through, the birdie on that hole is crazy. Holy. I can't believe it. We've triumphed over adversity. Is this copium? I feel like my caddy looks more like me than my player does. Ready? That didn't feel right coming off. I think I've reached the age where I need to look down at my analog stick while I shoot in order to make sure it goes straight.
And looks like we're taking another look at that one.
Really? You've never seen a shot that good before? I'm going to go ahead and tell you, I don't think I'm going to be saving that replay of me in my Geek Squad gear hitting the worst drive of all time.
Rich, always love being in the Quad Cities. There's a real hearty Homewood feel here about the John Deere
3 wood. This is a par. It must be a par 5. It would be crazy if this rolled onto the green and went in the hole and I got an albatross. Give me a practice swing. Okay, give me a practice swing. Oh, okay, don't give me a practice swing.
This one's heading to the hazard.
I think that the physics engine of the game broke a little bit. Into the drink. What went wrong with that one? I guess I was too fast on my forward swing, my foreswing. Swing was too fast. Fast hooks the ball. Slow does the opposite, which I'm going to assume is called shanking. So my gap wedge, if you could drop me off right here, I'd be thrilled. That's great. Now just do it again. Oh.
I don't know if they meant to do that.
That was a bit of a miscue.
Holy cow, what a seamless transition, though. Aren't you supposed to do a swing calibration? Listen, I don't know what happened to the gaming populace, okay? In the same breath, they'll say, like, games have never been as bad as they are these days. And then whenever a game doesn't do something right, they're like, it's the player's fault. If I'm supposed to do a swing calibration, why didn't I launch the game? And they go, hey, before you get started, let's do swing calibration. Like when you launch Rock Band, it goes like, we got to calibrate this with the latency of your TV. Strum every time you see the line cross. Hey, we need to calibrate this to the latency of your speakers. Hit the button every time you hear the sound. You probably skipped the prompt. Do you see what I'm saying here? It couldn't possibly be that the game made a mistake. I didn't see what happened, but you probably skipped it. It'll drive you insane, man. Maybe it's something you get when you link your Smurf account. I'm insane. I'm actually crazy, okay? Listen, you think you know better than me? Why don't you chip it in from the damn bunker then?
I thought bunkers were meant to be hazards, but not the way they play out of it.
Ooh, calibrate that.
Currently 1 under for the day.
That was a par. It's a little unfortunate, but
Teeing off here at the third hole.
oh, those are my achievements, by the way. On Smurf.
Chance to perhaps signal some intent.
Is there a way that I could... I bet you have to do it from the main menu. Whatever. I'll just calibrate to the game. I'll work for the game instead of the game working for me. That's fine. Now, it's a little bit uphill. It's a 1 mile an hour wind. I think you can just send this straight on. And as long as you got a perfect swing, you're doing okay. We don't want fast. That's fast. That's slow. Daniel Kahneman. That's 91% power. It's very slow. That's fast. Look down. That's fast. That's slow. You know what? Send it. I think we're ready. Oh! To be fair, I think most PGA golfers, or rather golfers on the Korn Ferry Tour, are not trying to learn how to swing while they're in the tournament. They should have handled that at their home course first.
Shot. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
Okay. We're going to need something like this. Maybe like that. And we're going 10 feet. There's 10 feet for you. 10 feet for you. Okay. It happens.
Big putt for par coming up.
Big putt for par coming up.
That's pretty tidy. Well,
Par is good. That's why they called it par.
Well done.
If it was bad, they would have called it bogey.
For the round. Let's see what happens here on the fourth.
Okay. I think you just send it. If I look, listen, that's fast, but it's not as fast as my previous fast, so I think it's going to be okay.
Henny, how's that ball line? It's tough to see from
I can live with that. Not every
Oh,
shot's going to
so
be
unlucky
perfect.
here, just off the
Put me
fairway,
back
but
like
not sitting
here.
nicely.
I didn't look down at my stick. See, that's my problem on that one. I didn't look down at my stick. But in some ways, the bunker is the best place to be because then you know where you
right
are.
up and down.
Okay. Now look down. Maybe a practice swing on this one because it's a bit of a different setup. Okay, I'm ready. That's very livable.
That almost went down.
Guys, I don't think I'm going to be winning the green jacket this year.
It's for par.
Oh, real physics? What do they got in there? A room temperature superconductor?
Current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead.
Whatever, we're even.
Time to step
We're
up.
even and we're getting better. Use putt preview. Listen, I don't say this that often. Dan says it all the time. I don't say it that often. Putt preview is the definition of resin. That's fine. That's why I moved this over to the right a little bit.
Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway.
I would think I will have more fun with the game, not just dragging the line until it's on top of the hole, but instead trying to figure it out in my brain. Now this one's a little downhill. I think I'd like to hit it right around here.
Yeah, oh no, this one's left.
Just relax, lady. That one wasn't even that bad. I've hit a lot worse than that.
Setting up to
Australians, when you have a bad shot, be like, yeah, no. I would say that's damn true. You want something like this, and then you're just going to roll it gently into the hole. You see, if I wasn't fast on that one, that's a guaranteed chip in.
He needs this to save par.
And then this is for par. Otherwise, we're not in a good spot. I'll tell you that much. We're not in a... Oh, it's not even close. Just fast forward me. Okay.
That's misjudged.
It's all falling apart, man. Why? They never replay my perfect shots. They only replay the shots where I mess up.
The putt goes in, and that's back-to-back bogeys.
You're making one
Wait,
bad
but this
mistake
is the
with
thing. It's a
another.
roguelike. Back-to-back bogeys enables me to... Or no, 3 bogeys enables me to activate my special ability, which gives me a normal lie when I'm in the deep rough, which means I can start to take previously inaccessible shortcuts. What was that? What the hell was that?
Ooh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough.
It's because you were too slow? Slow this. This is too much like real golfing. Well, I'd say, what, this is a par 4?
5 shots off the lead.
We're probably looking at probably looking at a bogey on this one. There we go. We're so back.
One seemed to get away from them, Rich.
Now, coming out of the rough.
This one going in would go insane, though. Hang on, I gotta check this. No, I do not. Okay, right here. I need this. I need this. I needed it more than I've ever needed anything in my life.
You got a read?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the
Yo,
cup.
raid? I'm going to assume that this is a raid from the Go Off Kings because of the emote that is Go Off with a crown. You are witnessing a man at rock bottom. I appreciate the raid. I did everything wrong and they raided me. But you are witnessing a man experiencing brain death and, I don't know, symptoms of anhedonia simultaneously, and also putting down a downright mediocre round of golf at the same time. But I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate the raid. You should apologize to your audience that's sticking around, though. Except watch this putt. Oh, it was not even... It wasn't even in the right zip code, man. Wasn't even in the right... what's bigger, a zip code or an area code? That's like a good trivia question. Usually, geographically speaking, an area code will be much larger. But do you think there's any areas in the United States where the zip code is geographically larger than the area code?
Trailing by 7 after that hole.
Interesting question, right?
Chance here to reclaim a bit of focus after that.
Okay. It's only hole 7. By the way, hello, Josh. Hello. Sorry, I mean postal code. So true, so true. Only real ones remember
Going with the 5-wood.
what life was like as a Canadian when the internet was still in its relative infancy, and like half of the websites you would try to sign up for had a zip code field. Even after you changed your country to Canada, you would try to enter a postal code and it would say that's too many characters. So then you would have to like Lycos search random American zip code and then plug it in, and they wouldn't even run like a check if it matched up with your quote unquote state. They would just be like, that's a valid one, looks good to me.
That's tracking.
Oh, we're so back.
Birdie. Well, that was a positive hole.
Ooh, a birdie, a birdie. I love a par 3.
This player's got some lovely momentum coming off a birdie at the last.
Josh, I know you're a golfer, Josh. What's your favorite
Good shot there.
number of par? It's got to be 3, right?
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 140 yards.
Nah, 4? 4 is like so boring, though. I feel like in video games, par 3s are fun because you get the chance to hole in one. And par 5s are fun because it's like a guaranteed birdie, possible eagle. And then 4 is just like having a ham sandwich for lunch. Like, it's not bad, but I mean, at the end of the day, you're still eating. See, I should have looked at my controller when I shot that one. That one's on me.
In the bunker.
Always a tough shot to get out of.
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the sand.
Yeah, I'm in the sand, lady. I'd say the lie is almost like as bad as it gets. Oh, this is for par. Okay. Everybody chill.
Wow, that almost.
Is it possible that I'm not fast? It's merely the ball that's slow?
Bogey putt coming up here. Looking really good, this one. Yep. Well hold.
Unlikely.
Now, 7 shots.
Do you know how to adjust loft and spin? I don't as of yet. It's funny, this is like the only game I've ever played that I was going to say it has too few tutorials for me, but actually it has too many tutorials. because the only tutorials we got were not related to golfing. They were related to buying DLC and how to put like a new polo shirt on my guy. But you know what? Nobody teaches you how to golf in real life either. So, you know, you just got to figure it out for yourself.
Time for the second shot here at the 9th.
That's 10 free experience. 10 of the freest experience points I've ever gotten in my life. I would just go straight ahead with your 5 hybrids so we can shoot it 100%. Build in the opportunity for you to hit fast, which happens all the time. I felt that one go a little awry. But my tempo was crazy, man. My tempo was crazy. And they indicted me.
Day, isn't it, Luke? Has missed a lot of greens, and you can't afford to do that on this golf course.
He's absolutely right. Okay, pull me back. What do we need here? 98? I think we'd like to pull back even more. 91. Oh, we needed to pull back even more, but still.
With their 4.
What are we using here? Lob wedge? No. Oh, you know what? It's probably okay. Lob me. Say that you'll lob me.
Oh, I thought that one was going in.
We'll just call this, honestly, this is my warm-up stint. You know when like a baseball pitcher gets injured, so then they send him out to feast on the scrubs in like Myrtle Beach?
So that finishes that hole. Moving down the leaderboard after that hole.
That's what we're doing. We're in double A right now.
Now with this tee shot after a double bogey at the last.
Focus. Okay, that was fast. Can you not cut the ball so it rolls towards
That'll
you?
work. That's fine.
Cut the ball with what? Like a katana? I don't understand the with what apparatus? Ooh, there we go. This would be, okay, well that green is just rude,
Bold play and it almost paid
but
off.
this would be an insane, an absolutely unbelievable eagle that would take. Chris Paul hits an unbelievable 3 to cut the lead to 42. Pro golfer hits an unbelievable eagle to cut his score to +3. So we pull it back. We hit it like right there. Oh, that was a great chip, okay? Just because it didn't go in doesn't mean it's not a great chip, but that was a good one. That was a birdie. It's hard to believe, but you can see green circles in the bottom left for the first time ever. Getting a little smooth with it. Chris Paul slander is welcome.
Playing from around 150
I know a lot about basketball. Is one of the most interesting things that people don't know about me. Paul George is what new heads think Chris Paul is. Am I right?
choosing the 9-iron here.
No?
That's heading into the rough, I think.
Not even slightly?
He's not hit the mark on that approach.
So true. No, Paul George is good. That's what I mean. People, the player people think Chris Paul is the player Paul George really is. That didn't feel right. I drew like a cello with my stick.
Well,
Chris Paul is literally so much better. Am I right? Shake my head. All these new heads don't know what it was like when Sir Charles Barkley was playing. Dude would eat 6 charbroiled, flame-grilled Whoppers, go out and put out Defensive Player of the Year numbers. Oh!
And staying right where they were in today's
Were they charbroiled or were they flame-grilled? Aren't they both? You can be both. You can broil them under char and grill them on flame at the same time because the broiler takes place on the upper surface and the grill takes place on the lower surface. Can you explain your tweet from an hour ago that said me when I played Mario Party for 20 years and it was Khaleesi with the huge Drax arm from the series finale of Secret Invasion. Yes, there's a secret follow-up tweet to that I'm going to talk about on stream that I haven't made yet. The follow-up tweet is, in parentheses, Mario Party makes me horny. There you go. That's the behind-the-scenes second tweet to finish it off. I think this shot is good. Just don't hit it fast. Oh, spoilers, he hit it fast. That's okay. I didn't expect the green to be on Mount Everest, but
miles away.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
it's the most unmakeable shot of all time. That's tough.
This is a par putt.
Oh!
That line was looking good, wasn't it? That hole's done.
It's kind of
He
insane
now has
that
a one-stroke advantage.
golfers in real life don't even get the dots on the green. You know what I mean?
That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff.
Like how they straight towards the what?
From 120 yards.
Yeah, they do. No, they don't. They just look at the green, and because they're legends, they know what they're doing. That's kind of amazing to me. They do? They don't. How would they see this without Google Glass? Oh, slow.
They've chosen to club down here.
Oh, yeah, and it was the right decision.
Good shot. It's just about 3 feet away. Oh, what a stroke.
So bad.
Sitting at 4
They use
under
Apple
for the
Vision
day.
Pro? No, those are not on the PGA Tour. That's on Live.
Well, let's see if they can roll off that birdie at the last. Lovely momentum here.
Okay, focus.
Oh, that was flushed.
Is that good? Any Australians in the chat? If something's flushed, is it good or is it poop? Because that's what you do with
Here on the 14.
nitrogenous waste eliminated from the body. Confirmed, flush is great. Okay, so it's like a poker flush. It's not like a toilet flush. I understand. On this one, we would like to put a little bit of backspin on it. Thusly. And then a practice swing. I got in my own head. Still, not so bad.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup. Looking for another birdie here.
This will go huge. Henny, don't let me down. Don't let me down.
And down it goes.
Black shoes with white socks, LOL.
Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
Can I, any fashion heads in chat, is that actually frowned upon?
Now, great rhythm on that swing.
I wear black shoes with white socks like all the time.
Do you like the view from where you're standing?
Well, let me present to you a problem to be solved at runtime, okay? This is going to put a dent in our championship chances.
Be a momentum saver here.
Imagine I'm wearing this color shirt, you know? It's kind of, it's white, I guess you could say. And then I'm wearing white shorts, 7-inch inseam. I'm like, it basically looks like I'm in a white romper, okay? And the shorts are quite high. They ride high on the quad, well above the knee. And then I got black shoes. What color socks would you wear with that? And what would the length of the socks be? Because I have to make that decision every day. No socks? I mean, I gotta wear socks. I'm not wearing no socks. That's a non-starter.
This one's looking good. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead.
Striped thigh highs.
Have a par 3
That's
for
only
this
on the
one.
weekends for me. I can already tell this one's in.
Going with with the 9-iron, I think.
You're absolutely right. Oh, oh, what a shot, dude.
Certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. Just 3 feet to the cup. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage.
All right, I'm only 9 strokes down with 2 holes to play. Is that good? We still got a chance. It's never over. Sandals? I'm not a sandals guy. I think it's a toe walker thing.
17.
Any other toe walkers here that could tell me how they feel about sandals? Because for me, I just do not like wearing them. When the fact that other people say, let's just call it like I see it. The fact that normal people are like, sandals are the most comfortable shoe I've ever worn. For me, a sandal is always like an uphill battle to wear it. They just don't feel right. I feel like I have to work harder to walk. I feel like I'm tripping more often. I feel like my feet get substrate on them, like sand or gravel or rocks or whatever. And then I feel like I'm using different tendons and muscles in my feet, so my feet get sore. I'm definitely like a sneakers guy. Or boots. Just die. I should have put some backspin on it.
This one's for birdie.
For birdie? Die is a golf term for wanting the ball's momentum to stop, Chad. I wasn't asking the ball to unalive, okay? I'd like to cancel this shot. It's like not even close.
7 feet to the cup.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Big par putt here to stay at
Nice little putt
+6.
on that
+3, never mind.
one. There's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole.
Are you a socks in the house sort of guy? Oh, yes.
Two-shotter, a long par 4.
I do. I'm definitely a socks in the house lad.
Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway.
What a beautiful shot. I love wearing socks. I don't wear them to sleep.
Setting up here from about
But when
160.
when normal people talk about wearing socks to sleep as if it's like something you should get the death penalty for, I'm like, it's not my tempo, but I've done it before and not been like that weird about it. It just feels different. I'll wear a long sleeve shirt to bed too. Like,
Going with the 7.
I don't mind. I'm just not that picky, I
That's a
suppose.
lovely shot here at the 18th, and a chance for birdie at the last. And this putt is for a final score of 73.
Come on, 73. That's not so bad. What's that? +2? That would be in many ways a perfect score. Starring Scarlett Johansson, Chris Evans. Oh,
Frustrating. Putting for par. And that brings to an end his event.
this event? I thought we shoot 72 holes.
This event, but hopefully
How'd we
there's
do?
better in there
We actually regressed.
Yeah,
We became a
that's
worse
looking
golfer.
Very gently there, Luke. Not very
Our
much
golfer
confidence
level
at
has
all in
increased.
this player's game this
We
week.
could buy an experience boost if we wanted. I guess we'll advance on that one. We tied for 63rd.
Working folks at HB Studios.
We received a 0-sum 953 iron, an Aviator CV2 pack, which helps. It's a good golf ball, and 250 golf euros. Okay. Oh, did we choose? Did I choose one? I just flipped this switch. Hey. Gotta, now you're my new, I know this. Okay, take me to the Grayson Classic and begin the round.